Welcome to episode 11 of The Nerd
and the Geek.
Yeah, what's up?
What's with that?
You wear a hat, right?
Yeah.
So I thought I'd wear a hat, and it's my thing. People go, hey, it's Spencer, it's The Nerd.
Yeah, but like, of all hats?
Jockey hat.
Does that even fit?
No, it hurts.
Yeah?
And it keeps my jaw from not moving.
I see.
It's hard to talk.
And has this a good like catch thing?
People know it's me.
Right.
Welcome to another episode of The Nerd.
And the Geek.
Episode number 11.
11.
What did we see this week?
Transformers Dark of the Moon.
The Dark of the Moon. The dark of the series.
Dark.
So yeah, we saw it. Got a lot of returning roles. Got Shia LaBeouf. Got let's take a look.
Let's list them.
We had the of course the director
Michael Bay.
Michael Bay back.
Yeah. Tyrese Gibson.
We had Josh Duhamel. He's the military guy. John Turturro.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Then most of the rest of the cast is new. We had the parents back reprising their roles as the oh so funny,
scary,
oh so American
parents.
I don't like them.
I don't like them either.
So I guess I'll go ahead. I'd like to go up front and say we sit here and we pick apart movies that we couldn't make. This movie is a amazing piece of filmmaking, technically, ideas in it, just filming, writing, all the way across. It's filmmaking I couldn't do, and a big praise out to ILM. A bunch of this looks real. Like, it looks like robots came to Earth and they're transforming. So I'd like to say that first, but then this movie was horrible. It was 3 hours long.
Never get that time back.
It was okay. So we sit down. I'm sitting next to my friend, and the movie starts. You go to Michael Bay movie for a certain reason. There's girls with personality, as my friend would say, and then there's crap blowing up, robots blowing up, cities blowing up. There's everything blowing up. So it's about 15 minutes into the movie. As a little joke, I lean over to my friend. I nudge him. I say, "Hey, where are the things blowing up?" He gets out his phone. He's like, "I don't know. It's been 15 minutes. It should have happened by now." And then so, as a recurring joke throughout the movie, and like 45 minutes later, he pulls out his phone. He shows me, and nothing blew up. An hour and a half later, shows me again. Nothing's happening. 2 hours later, still no big blow up, no big explosions, nothing. So yeah, there's a long time before you get to your Michael Bay meat and potatoes of why I went to go see this movie. I wasn't excited for another Transformers film. I was excited for more stuff blowing up, which you just don't get enough of out of the time you sit down for. You get a new female lead who was actually just a Victoria's Secrets model. This was her first acting gig. She was good at being pretty. Yeah, she was. Seth disagrees. But yeah, it's just a slow, drawn-out movie. There's so much of this movie that it's like Shyla arguing with his girlfriend, Shyla being insecure about another guy, and just Shyla being annoying. It's just too based in humans. You don't go see Transformers for people arguing. Another reason this movie was a big steaming turd pile of Triceratops doo-doo. There was not one, double that, 2 Jar Jar Binks in this movie. There's 2 little Transformers that lived with him that just tried to be goofy and funny, but were just stupid and annoying throughout. I don't know if they're from animated. I don't know if they're from comics. I don't know if they're from anything. They're horrible, and they need to die horrible Autobot deaths. That's the basics of my review. I'm gonna let you take over before I talk anymore.
So what I liked about it was I liked where the story was trying to go, the concept of it. The Dark of the Moon is, as you saw in the trailer, an Autobot spaceship crash lands on the moon, and which causes our space race of the 60s. And it's all in response to trying to find this alien technology. And then later in the movie, we figure out the Chernobyl incident was actually the Russians. They had brought back some... Was it
a fuel cell?
Yeah. Was it the Russian?
Yeah, they were trying to activate it.
Yeah, they were trying to activate it, and then... Yeah, just real bad. They blamed it on a nuclear reactor, but I liked stuff like that. I liked integrating Transformers lore into our history. I also liked the fact that they pulled characters, they pulled
items,
elements, different
story arcs.
Yeah, story arcs. I liked all into this movie. I like the idea of that, but just too much focus around humans and not enough about Transformers. We didn't really see that many Transformers in this movie.
But when you did, they were selling you stuff.
It was pretty... Yeah, I didn't understand that. A lot of them were just billboards for things.
It's always been like that since the first one, but it's just very overdone.
This one's
in this
really
one.
Blatant, though.
Like, I wanted to go buy a Cisco router as soon as I was out of here. I wanted to go to Target to get some Target stuff.
Yeah.
I wanted to get some, what was the beer company? Budweiser.
Or Bud Light, sorry.
I wanted to go get 600 bottles of Bud.
Because underwear models drink them. My other biggest beef would be you have villains like Megatron, Shockwave, Starscream, shut up, who I know and love. I enjoy the Transformers. I watched G1 when I was a kid. These guys die terrible, stupid deaths. Starscream, spoiler, gets stabbed in the eye and then blown up by one person.
Human being
kills Starscream. Megatron is killed by Optimus Prime, but in like cold freaking scary blood. I didn't like that. Shockwave.
Transformers bleed.
Yeah, I don't. Transformers now apparently bleed. They don't bleed oil, they bleed blood. Red. I don't know. Shockwave gets a parachute dropped on his face so everyone could shoot him up. Aim for his eyes! His eye! I didn't like the fact that Shockwave was just there with his pet worm thing.
Underwear models could coerce Megatron into
stopping his ultimate plan.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Yeah. Megatron wears a hood because he's edgy and cool.
Robots don't need... Okay, the first time you see him transform, he's wearing a shawl.
It's cool.
It's retarded.
It's cool.
It's a robot. Needs a headdress.
He's all beat up from the second one. What? They're all beat up. I don't understand that. The Autobots are all bright and shiny, but all the Decepticons are like Starscream.
If you like humans, they're gonna paint you.
What?
If you like humans...
They're gonna
paint you.
Oh.
Of course, they're gonna have like a girls' night out.
Yeah.
Paint your fingernails, and you're gonna look pretty.
Yeah.
If you're living in the desert, you're gonna have a little rust on you.
That was probably my favorite scene, actually.
Favorite.
I just like the dialogue in that scene.
Remember when robots were fighting?
Yeah.
And Optimus
got caught in the
got his arm cut off. That he ripped Megatron's head and spine out, and then killed.
He stabbed.
Well, no,
I thought he had the axe and he just rips it all out.
He from here, he rips his head and spine out.
Yeah.
And then
just
he
like Sub-Zero.
Shoots Sentinel Prime in the face.
I didn't like that at all.
I didn't care. It was robots fighting. You couldn't do wrong at that point.
I think Optimus Prime is an admirable character.
And he betrayed himself, so he's going to be judge, jury, and executioner. Bam! Shotgun, baby. So yeah, it was a pretty horrible movie. That's how you feel. Pretty horrible movie. Some stupid things I had. Like John Malkovich is in this movie. He does a very good job as playing a weird, abnormal kind of boss character, and it's John Malkovich. Can't really go wrong there.
Yeah.
And then we also had the this is one part I hated. A strange Asian man from Hangover. He was in this movie playing the same role, and it's just stupid and annoying.
Deep Wang.
And he said, "Okay, it's just a 15-minute gay joke when he gets into the movie, and it's not awesome." Yeah. So I really like there was the undercover agent guy that's been in all 3 movies.
Oh yeah.
What's his name?
I don't even know.
I guess I have it right here. Simmons. He has a assistant in this movie named Dutch, and he's hilarious.
He was gay.
He was a good
Also,
part in that
funny.
movie.
Yeah.
That was just really. I liked his character. I
Nice.
like that addition.
Nice breath of fresh air. As opposed.
But yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty drawn out, and it's just.
I don't know what they were thinking. It was just kind of.
They were thinking, we all make that money.
ILM did a good job though.
ILM did a fantastic job.
And the sound effects. I don't know if that's ILM too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it sounded really, really, really sweet.
Yeah.
All the stuff. That was very, very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's about it.
Until next time.
If you have any questions or comments, you know what to do. Of course, Seth is making magic right now, and then there's also the comments. And like us if you would. If you took the time to watch this, thank you very much.